My name is Christoph Johannes Egner and I'm coming from Austria, so that's Europe, so-called capital of the classical music, and I do play the piano and I am the pianist also of the Egner trio. So I have two brothers, one plays violin, the other cello, and it's up to me to play the piano, so we are a so-called classical piano trio. And I also teach chamber music at the university in Vienna, and that's the reason I got this honorable invitation to come here to Bangkok, to the Princess Kalyani Watanabe Music Institute, to be a chairman of the competition for strings. It was held the last few days, and before that we had a very good orchestral project with the students together. We played some Bartók, the other ones played some pieces by Mozart. And after that there were master classes, discussions with the students, conversations with the students. What I experienced very strong was that the students here in Thailand are very, very quick in learning, and they are very fast in making it happen what you tell them. Yeah? For example, Bartók is not an easy piece, so we had quite a few rehearsals. And they were very fast in what we told them, and it worked out actually at the next rehearsal. So this was a very, very good thing. During the competition, it was very interesting. You know, there were up and downs, and so everything was here from high quality till middle quality. So it was a good chance for me to tell the students about what they shall take care in their future work on music. Yesterday, this was a great time. We, the jury members, we played the Schumann piano quintet, and it was before the announcement of the winners. And yeah, it was, you know, the piece itself is fantastic music, and it's really a good piece that fits into a final celebration of a competition, because it's most of the time very positive, very powerful, very strong, and the audience really reacted the same way. So it was big applause in the end, because this piece really makes you awake all the time. And yeah, so we played one rest of the piece of the last movement again, a little bit faster and a little bit louder, and it was really fun to listen and to watch the people, how they are excited and are happy with us together. In ensemble playing, it's my personal view, I think first of all it's a very, very big thing about communication in general. So we have the bass, that is the music, the composition, and this is the first part of the communication. There was a composer, he wanted to give us something, he wanted, or she, whatever, wanted to tell us something, and it's up to us musicians to understand this as good as we can. And now the next step for us is that we put this message in our instruments, and in playing chamber music, it's a very rich thing, because you have other members, and you really have to discuss your personal views and what everybody thinks about this message of the composer. So this is the exciting thing for me, to cook this common decision, how we do the interpretation. And the next last step is that we transport this message from the composer, and how we musicians understand this message, and how we transport it to the audience in the concert. So this is a triangle that's, for me, the base of this communication, which for me is one of the most important things in chamber music. Okay, yeah, of course, I can tell everyone without practicing, it's not a chance. It's one of the most important things, and of course it's necessary, because you really need the time to adapt your whole body to an instrument. it might be not so natural in the beginning, so you really need the time and spend a lot of hours each day to make yourself as comfortable as you can, and of course learn as much as you can about music in total, about everything that's connected with music. So my experience is, of course, listen to music, make music, practice music, have the music all the time in your heart, and always it must be a part of you. So then you are on a good way. This is the first principles of music. Later on, of course, when you want to make music as a profession, you have to, of course, be very aware how you present yourself, have a lot of contacts to the promoters, that you have chance to make the communication I was talking about, bringing music to the people. This is the final aim. For example, the ensembles they took part this year, I think they have a fantastic experience now where they shall develop in this next year if they take part again. So this is a good balance thing. You know, it's easier for them to know, to understand where to go, to have more success or whatever, more experience. And yeah, if it's chamber music with piano again, I will be very happy, of course. And I really, on that place, I really want to encourage all the young musicians really take part in the competition, because it's such an important thing for you as a young musician, that you have an aim, that you really think about everything, choosing repertoire first. How is my time schedule? How do I work in that year that's left, for example? Make your own plan, how fast you go, how slow you go. So this is such an valuable thing to take part in a competition, because for your personality you will learn a lot, and for the rest of your life you will make experience in taking part in a competition like that one. Especially for finalists, my advice is always never play as it is a competition. You know, it's always necessary that you give the audience the feeling it's a concert. You know, you are playing good music, you prepared yourself as good as you could, and so it's very important to give the audience the feeling, wow, there is something very special going on and something happening very treasure. It's a big treasure, this thing, that they have the possibility to be on stage now. So I know it's easy to say, but forget the nervous things. It's really, you have a good chance when you're in the finals to present your music, your communication to the audience, and that feeling should be there all the time. Then you will deliver a good feeling to the audience, and they, I'm sure, will understand you and the music much better than when you are nervous, for example. So that's clear. Practice. To the young musicians, I only can tell, practice, make music, and of course, last thing, enjoy the music, because music is such a beautiful thing, as you for sure will know and experienced, and it's a gift for each musician when he is able to play in a concert. So please enjoy this and stick to the music, be part of the music, and let the music in your brain, in your heart, and give it to the audience. So this is the communication thing I'm talking about.